Hey, what is going on, everybody? How are you all doing today? I hope you all are doing great today. So, I wanted us to have a discussion today, and wanted us to talk about Qrow and Taiyang, um, because as we all know, there's a little interesting interaction. So, two members of Team Stark, and wanting to talk about, well, kind of their conflict with one another. I thought this would be an interesting topic to discuss and theorize on what could be their problems with each other, because as we know, Taiyang, well, from the end of Volume 3, him and Qrow were not very, happy with each other. They definitely seemed like they had a grudge against each other or some kind of brought up anger with each other. And it was something I think everybody noticed. I don't really see how you couldn't. But sorry about that. But basically, I want to say that I think this was actually very interesting, and I want to talk to you guys about this and theorize what could this be? What could be the built-up tension between these two, and see what you all thought. Just so let me know what you all think. But let's get into the discussion. Let's talk about this right now. So one of the things that we also have to take into consideration was they were part of Team Stark. Obviously we have to think about this. This could go back to then, and with Taiyang talking about jokes and stuff about Qrow back when they were younger, it could be the fact that when they were younger, there could have been some kind of tension. As a matter of fact, maybe they didn't even like each other as a teammate. Like maybe they hate each other's teammates. This could go back to that. And that could create a lot of tension because, if you were kids and one of you bullied the other one, or, you just rivalry or whatever, which it could have been a rivalry, who knows, in many different ways, more than just one. And that's kind of something I speculate, is that it could be a rivalry on more than one factor, or one thing that kind of points out would probably be the fact of, hey, maybe it had to do with Raven. Maybe it had to do with Taiyang hooking up with Raven. That could be a possibility, and you know how some people if they have siblings, they may not necessarily be accepting of one person getting with, someone that could be their potential friend getting with the individual. And honestly, some people have problems with that. Who knows? Maybe there was a conflict actually between, Taiyang and Qrow with Summer. I mean, there could have been a love triangle here. I mean, there's a lot of things we could really speculate on. And it does seem to be a bit interesting because Qrow does seem to really watch over Ruby as if it was his actual child, even though, from what we know of, Ruby definitely isn't. At least what we know of. I mean, who knows? Plot twist. Qrow could actually be father. That could be another speculation for another video. But that's not what we're talking about right here. So let's get back into this. So, of course, another thing that could be possible is the fact that maybe Taiyang feels like he's being completely thrown across, away from Ruby as the father figure. Maybe Qrow seems more like the father figure. He may be jealous of this. That could be another possibility. He could be jealous of Qrow in the factor that, hey, you look up to, like I think it's like, you look up to, Qrow over, you look up to me, and that's what he could be thinking. That could go through his head, and that could be like, I'm jealous, because you're taking my daughter away from me. Anybody could think that. And that's kind of something I think is that there could be the possibility of that Qrow could just be like the father figure to Ruby, and he may just be jealous of that role that Qrow is, seemed to have taken on. Because we have seen Qrow actually be there, and, well, Taiyang was not, he hasn't been in the action for Ruby as of from what we know. Volume 4 really showed that Qrow was there for Ruby, the whole time, because obviously he watched over her the whole time, like a parent should, like whenever they were going out. And when they ventured out, Qrow knew. He didn't even tell Taiyang, which that could be another thing that could also lead to more problems in the future. But at least Ruby's got Qrow watching out for her as the father figure like it should. Now, another thing that could be a problem with Taiyang towards Qrow, which this could be a thing, is alcoholism, because Qrow is an alcoholic. Now, as we know, alcoholics can, there could be some good alcoholics, there could be some bad ones. Now, what I mean by a good one is their personality can be good. Like, for example, they could be a happy drunk or very angsty, angry, abusive drunk. And he probably doesn't see this as a good role model because alcoholism, one person could pick this up from somebody to look up to. They could think, oh, drugs and alcohol are cool. Let's pick it up because this person I look up to does it. But, for all we know, Qrow could have picked up drinking due to Taiyang. Maybe something on Team Stark happening. Maybe his own sister. We don't know what he why he picked up alcoholism, and it could have been his own semblance, but we don't know that. But always remember, making fun of somebody, it can kind of do that. And for what Taiyang said, they used to mess around with Qrow when they were younger, so this could have led to his alcoholism. It could have been possible, which you know, whenever that happens, a lot of people, usually when they're alcoholics, they hate themselves. So, Qrow may hate himself as well as he may possibly dislike Taiyang, and, it could be a lot of problems. And like I said, another thing, him getting with Raven could be a problem. Could also, make the tension between the two of these characters. And, but Qrow has been there. That's the thing. We got to look at that. But this may attribute to their whole thing, and it may be more than that. It could be, like I said, it could be a rivalry. And it doesn't just have to be between children or between two people. It could just be their talents. Qrow could be better than Taiyang for all we know, and this could piss Taiyang off. This could be something that could set this man off and go, hey, you're better than me. I'm the underdog. I want to be better. He could be that guy that wants to be stronger, but who knows? And maybe it could be the fact that neither of them want them to end up like Raven did, just kind of leading to Team Star, breaking apart and being the kind of woman that she is. And to be honest with you, maybe they're just trying to make sure that, these children, both Yang and RWBY, don't end up this way. And, as we've seen, Taiyang's actually taken pretty good care of Yang, but, maybe like I said, maybe this is the problem. Maybe it could be the tension. And the thing is, these characters, Qrow and Taiyang, they're both good characters. Though they both are caring, they both are loving towards their family, as we can obviously see. And maybe it's a rivalry in the family. That happens. Brothers and sisters. In-laws, so on. Like mother and father, even sometimes feel tension and rivalry with relationships. Who knows? But all I gotta say is that hopefully when we get to see, in maybe the later on volumes or something, we'll get to see what their conflict was with each other. Maybe it could have been Raven. Maybe it could have been Summer. Who knows? We don't really know what the cause for their tension between each other was. But we can only speculate, and that's why we theorize. So, hey, thank you guys for watching. Really appreciate it. And, keep looking out. We've got more videos ahead. As a matter of fact, we got 2 more today for you. So, working on 2 more, and I've got them coming out soon. So, keep your eyes out. Keep your eyes peeled. Y'all take care of yourselves, and hope y'all have a great day, alright? And take care of yourselves, and take care of everybody around you, alright? Have a good day, guys.